Hey everybody, this is Discord user Slappy White with Radish Digital. That's digital with a J, bringing you Radish Break 83. We're gonna break 10 boxes of baseball home team hero. And what are we looking to do? Everybody wants to hit black, right? $1,000 bounty. You keep the black, get $1,000. Gold bounty, $100. And you get to keep the gold. And of course, the 2 BoJax. You get a trip to Cleveland. Who doesn't want a trip to Cleveland? Well, it's better than that. It's a trip to Cleveland for the National Card Show. And as we heard from Joel, from Yo-Yo and Gen Con today, it's the swag bag. Or I think it was Dr. Bray. They were talking about the swag bag. You want to get the BoJax, so you get the swag bag. All right, we're going to get started. But the first thing I want is everybody in here, and Tex, you're included, is that I want everybody to guess where we're going to stop on the first color card. If you get it right, we are up to 2,000. We started this, it was a 500 BPX guess, and nobody got it right. The next break, you went up to 1,000.
4.
And then 4. So I'm going to put it on rares only. I'm going to click reveal next rare. Right now, we're on card 1. Let's stop on 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so Yo-Yo said 4. Zarek says 7. Chicago says 3. What are you going to say, Tex? Type it in.
I'm going to say, I got to type it? Okay, hang on a second. I'm on the wrong screen here.
Need it to be official.
Yeah.
There.
33?
Old Scotty Pippen.
Well, I hope for the sake of this break we don't go to 33. Jesus. All right, let's see. Is that
wait, did you say color pop or just color?
No, color.
Color.
Oh, I thought you said color pop. Oh,
No,
I'll go 5. There.
Oh, George Zane is. All right, let's get going. The first one we're going to rare, first color we're going to rip. So we got Chicago saying 3. Texas all over the place. I think it's 38 if you add 33 plus 5. No, he's got 5. Yo-Yo says 4. Zarek, or as we know him, Al. Hey, Zarek, does anybody ever, what do people call you in real life? Do they call you Al?
It's weird. Like when I went out to college, into like when I was at Michigan, everyone called me Al. Back home in LA, it was always Albert. So
What does your wife call you?
Well,
Albert.
hey. Oh, I won't
Well,
say
hey you.
it's
Hey,
friendly. Yeah. Well, no, I was going to say something else, but
You. Okay. Well.
It's so funny.
I'm
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm trying to keep it clear. Snappy yells at me when I get a little blue on the recordings.
Blue, is that what you tech people call it? You sound people call it?
Yeah.
I've
You've
All
never heard that when a comedian like goes blue?
No. Has anybody?
Using a dirty language.
No, nobody else in this group has ever heard that either. All right.
Everybody's heard that.
No, has anybody else in this meeting heard that? This meeting. This meeting.
How could these ass have to come to Chicago and meet BoJax and not contact the ambassador of Chicago? That's bullshit.
Yeah. Hey, Froman, right?
Yeah. Wait. You're talking. Hey, Roman, you're talking about. All right, we're gonna go ahead and do the color first. All right, let's see what we got. Here we go. Gonna add a little bit of music. Let's go.
I'm 5.
Let's make it number 1. Oh, Jorzane. You gotta add in a number. Oh, Jorzane.
Jorzane.
First spot with color.
Jorzane, flush the mouse.
Assume he can't. All right, I'm gonna give Jorzane 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go.
7. 7. It blew.
Derek, you're driving.
What do you know? B-Jam.
Yeah, let's see. No, it's not B-Jams.
Is it? Hang on.
No, it's BYU.
No, it's BYU.
Where are you getting B-Jams?
What am I looking at?
Scroll down. I think you're looking at the list before he shuffled it.
Oh, what number am I? I'm looking at the.
Let me go ahead
Chicago,
and make sure.
hang on. Chicago, you're 11.
Yeah, I see B-Jam
No.
is number 1.
Right, B
Yeah,
James
no,
is
this
number
is
one.
card number 7.
This is for
Yeah.
What's the first color? Chicago.
Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you had me going there like to take a look, and so
Oh, you
Yep.
guys got something. You're doing something fancy. I'm not used to it.
yeah, no, we give away. Oh, dang it! Hold on one second. You're not gonna believe this. Is the battery in my mouse just died? Hold on one second. I'll be right back. Hold on, guys.
You flushed the mouse, Slappy.
He's so professional, right, Tex?
Yeah, look, I love how he like fades away into the background.
Chicago, you should have came out to the boat thing.
Yeah, you fade on me on Discord on trades. You fade on me when you come to Chicago. I mean, like
Man.
my name is Chicago. I mean, how could you guys not contact me?
I cannot talk about this is being recorded now. I would be incriminated on what went on.
I could have taken you to all the cool spots, all the spots
I
you
did.
like.
I
the kind of
went.
spots you like.
I went to all the. I went to a lot of cool spots on Friday. It was fun.
Well, I was out Friday drunk after the Sox game. It would have been.
Oh man, I almost went to the Sox games also, but I got told by a few buddies, "Don't go there. It's not the nice side."
You
I was
could
like,
have I could have got you up into the club, the Guaranteed Rate Club. We would have drank for free.
It would have been in a +1.
My buddy can get anybody in there.
All right.
Chicago, are you heading to Cleveland for the National?
I was going to, but I'm not sure. I'd like to. We'll just have to see how things work out. Are you guys?
Well, it'd
are
be
you
great
guys
if you
still
could make
getting
it.
a house?
Yeah. We got an Airbnb.
Oh, you already got it. Yeah. So if I go,
Yeah.
I'll be a loner.
No, we
All right, well, we
we
can squeeze you in.
can squeeze you in. Cots, we're fine.
Chicago, me and you could sleep on the couch.
Oh,
I haven't done that since college.
there you go.
Oh, hold on, a little bit of a pause. Oh, it's the first color. pop.
Oh, boom.
And that is number 12. Oh, just missing Chicago. Oh, Chicago.
How are you guys picking out color and color pops? This is wild.
Oh, have you not seen this yet?
No,
Chicago.
I haven't seen a new break style.
Oh, okay. I'll show you one
Oh.
second. Hold on a second. With Nate with the first color pop, and that's $100 less that I have to pay you schlubs. All right. So let me go ahead and so see down here where my cursor is, Chicago, how it says next card. Chicago.
Yeah.
All right, so go down, hit next card, and then here are options next to it. And you can either do rip mode, all, rares, or rip all remaining. So we have it in rares only.
That's sweet.
So it just skips to the color. So what we do is the comment at the end, it's, and I can go ahead and show you at the end. Anybody who wants to see it, I can show you the rip history, and we go into there. But we just go through the color and then send that out.
Nice.
All right. Well, and let's see. Yeah. So we could have used this, right, Tex, when we were doing those 1,000-pack breaks for basketball?
Yeah, that would have been nice. Instead of 3 hours, we could have done it in like 45 minutes.
Absolutely. And this one is, so the only thing Chicago to remember, we go in increments of 20. So for instance, this is the 4 spot. Because we rip by color, we can't stop it. Oh, wait, hold on. There's a pause. It's a gold. And I think that's 17.
A gold.
Oh, and that is Guilty Spark. Wow. His first break. He's sitting at home with
Snow Bear.
A 3-month-old. A snow. Oh, you're kidding me. The Snow Bear?
No, Snow Bear. Yeah.
Oh, he hit the jackpot.
It's a big card.
Oh. Chicago, where'd you go?
Is that my card?
No.
Oh, all right. I was in the other screen just sending stuff over. That's why.
Yeah, you were just working. Well, can you, how many screens do you have, dude?
Like 6 screens open.
Well, don't you have us? Then you can watch us.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying attention. I lowered the volume so I could concentrate just a little bit.
Well, try not to do it that much. All right. So Guilty Spark, who is an engineer. What number am I? Freaking Jorzane.
Hey, Chicago.
Yeah.
If you are coming out, even if you don't want to come out for the whole thing, you should at least maybe come out Saturday to Sunday for at least come out for the geek dinner
All right.
on Saturday night.
How far of a drive is it, Chicago?
I'm not sure. I wouldn't be
Good
driving.
night.
I would take a private plane.
You'd take a what?
Private jet.
Damn.
No, he wouldn't. All right, and that's going in the. Oh, another snow bear text.
Really?
Yeah, and actually, what is it that Yo-Yo needs?
What is going on with Snow Bear?
Yo-Yo needs a blue
He
snow bear
needed-
magma.
Yeah. I-
Yes.
Blue snow bear magma. Anybody
know.
has one.
Yeah, I can lock the front door. Tell her, Yo-Yo.
Hey, be quiet. I'm doing important shit back here.
Big Dobbs getting the douche rocket.
Sorry, forgot it's being recorded.
Why is he called Douche Rocket? I missed that
Yeah, me
whole
too.
thing.
I don't understand either.
And that's skipping over Chicago one more time, stopping at Nate. So don't you remember Tex, the guy in I think he used to be a mod. Don't you remember the guy in Frenchie hasn't lost his nerve with many. Let me tell you, over the past 3 years, Frenchie keeps his cool. Everybody knows that. Excuse me, that's B-Jams picking up an alien. And yeah, why did we say B-Jams? Okay, that's why. Chicago thought it was B-Jams. All right, I'm clear on that. Like, yeah, it was BYU who picked up the first color. Son of a bitch. All right, I listened to Chicago. I got to go back and edit that. Hopefully Jams doesn't actually read that I tagged him in it saying he was first.
That's
Hold
all right.
on.
I texted Jamps and told him he got a snow bear, a gold.
Yeah, no, you didn't. All right, there. I got it. There, BYU's tagged. All right, so this one guy is that I want to say he was a mod too. And so the way the Raz games used to work. All right, and so Chicago, remind me again about the blockchain, how much you know. Like, are you really good on the blockchain or you just kind of learned about it when you came to Blokpax, right?
Yeah, I'm a newbie.
Okay, so Zarek can fill in the holes, but Zarek, wasn't he a mod? Wasn't Douche Rocket a mod?
I don't remember. I get the feeling he was, but I can't remember for sure anymore. It's been a while.
I know, but I think wasn't this, and I can't remember. He was complaining about something, but right before that, he had sniped something in a Raz round, right? And he had rubbed it in the person's face. So what would happen with the Raz? So you know what's going on right now, Chicago, with the snap games. So in the Raz games, this was all on the blockchain, and what would happen is we'd start with 2048, right? Then it goes down to 1024, eliminate half. Then it goes to 512, then 256. 128. And so when you get down, like, and the cards were a lot more valuable during those games than they are now. Like, you'd have a couple $20,000 cards, and you'd have, like Tex and I were part of a group. We won a $6,000 Marino, a $3,000 Rodman MJ card, and a $4,000 Tiger card. So, like, I mean, these were some good prizes. So what would happen though is when it got down to 16, well, if it's a $16,000 card, 1/16 of it is $1,000 value. Now it's not exactly right because there's a risk element to it, but roughly, right? It's $1,000. But so what would happen is, if I held one of the 16 tokens, this is all on the blockchain, so you can see everything. And so if I had one of them, right, I'm trying to cash out because I have a 1/16 chance of winning. So I want to maximize my profit. So what I might do is I might list it for, say, $600, right? I'm not going to get the 1,000. Nobody's going to pay full value, but they might pay $600 or $800. So I list it for 600. Well, what would happen is in OpenSea, you determine how long it's going to be listed for. And you could put the exact day and time you wanted to end, but some people would just say 7 days or whatever the default is. And what would happen is when the next snap would happen, it wasn't a week apart like now. It would be in sometimes the rounds were 4 hours, 2 hours, 4 hours away from each other. And so what would happen is, say you were trying to sell that one worth 1,000 for 600, and then it survives the next round. Well, now it's doubled, right? Because just like the cards, the amount of Raz have gone in half. So your $1,000 share is now worth $2,000, and you still have it listed for $600. So before we'd have a snap, people would always post in the Discord and say, "Hey, just a reminder, everybody, just take those listings down." And every single time somebody would leave a listing up. And so you'd go and you would snipe it and you'd get it. And it's like, hey, I'll take a chance. This thing is, I'm 1 of 8 now, and it only cost me $600 on a $16,000 card. I'll take a chance. And I remember Douche Rocket he was a mod, and he did that to somebody, but he was like almost like gloating in their face and really rubbing it in their face afterwards. And like, that's something a mod should be doing. But that wasn't what triggered Frenchie
or anybody.
Is like he did something to no Douche Rocket was like that, kind of rubbed people the wrong way, but it's like he did something to Frenchie where something didn't go perfectly and he just would not let it go. And Frenchie was he was on the sidelines of his kid's soccer game, and he filmed a video on the sidelines where he just lit into Douche Rocket, and he was lying. You know what? He basically said you're an effing asshole. Like, hit the road, if that's the way you're going to be. Like, it's the only time I've ever seen Frenchie let someone go. I mean, Zarek, don't you remember? He really unloaded on him.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's definitely. I think that was the first time I've seen Frenchie kind of like not really lose it, but like really like get pissed off.
Yeah. Yep.
That's pretty much how I am after these breaks when I don't get anything.
All right, that is, and but wait, that was Jorzane. Oh man, it's like there's nothing worse than Chicago not getting anything. Can we all agree? Just whoever gets the next gold, it's going to Chicago regardless. Can we all agree on that?
I agree on that.
All right.
I'm not in the break, but I definitely agree on it.
That is Guilty Spark picking up a little blue turntable right there. Ooh, let's see. And that is a little aqua turntable following up. Oh, it's a 1 hole. That is BoJax. That's the second color expected to haul from 10 cards. Should be 1 aqua, 1 blue. You get beyond that, you're beating the odds. That's Dobbs picking up his second aqua in that spot. Ooh, and jumping ahead to Nate, skipping right over Yo-Yo, saying goodbye to Yo-Yo as it sails above. That's the aqua ollie. So you'll notice, Chicago, the hard part with this is that, we pause for the conversation, but this flies now compared to before. Oh, and that's KP Hamilton. I think that's his first color. Of course, we're looking for, if we can see a 91 here. Oh,
I like the old way.
You want to go back to the just every card?
Yeah, I'm not a power ripper. I like to rip my cards.
You like to savor it.
All right. Well, we can see. We'll go ahead, but you got to keep the conversation going then. All right. And that's 14. That's Derek picking up a blue action. Sorry, go ahead.
Except in Radish strips, because I know I'm not going to get anything, so it doesn't really matter.
Hey, by the way, your phone tonight, we haven't talked about it, but Tex, whose audio is worse? Yo-Yo from 2 weeks ago or Chicago tonight?
Yo-Yo from 2 weeks ago, but Chicago is close.
Yeah. Chicago, I don't think maybe your mouth is to the side. It's kind of muffled.
It was good earlier.
I got a beer bottle. I'm trying to drink and talk at the same time.
Wow.
That explains it.
All right. So Chicago, what did you do on the Wonders Kickstarter last time? And what did you do this time, if you did anything? And I know you spoke on stage, and I can't remember. You were giving Frenchie good legal advice when the whole Kickstarter thing happened. By the way, I did quote you a number of times. That's Big Dobbs with the super baby, because Big Dobbs is the biggest super baby of all. I'm kidding, Dobbs. Well, I did mention where you were talking about, like, hey, folks, don't get negative. Just keep going, and like, you mentioned you've seen that happen to a lot of organizations. I thought that was great advice. But so what are you doing in terms of the Kickstarter?
I'm going to go a little bit above what I did the first time.
Okay. And what are you going to do with your cards?
I'm going to learn to play. I'm going to grade. I'm going to do a little bit of everything.
Oh, wow. Okay. Play, grade, everything. And that's KP Hamilton picking up that blue action, which is he's the only one.
I thought you were quoting the great line I had that people were. I got many messages on the line that I spoke when I was pumping people up.
Which line was that?
Honor is something no man can give you, and none can take away. Honor is a man's gift to himself. So let's not let Kickstarter take our honor, and we'll get them in the end.
No, that's good. I'll be honest, Chicago. I heard of most of what you said, but I definitely missed that line. You were on stage for a while. I think I had to step away. I mean that stage went for a long time, so I caught most of it.
I say get on her and stay on her.
I talk for a living, so I never shut up.
Did you, Chicago? Did you miss what Tex just said?
I did.
I said I like to get on her and stay on her.
I do want to talk to Tex offline because I would like to broker. I would like to broker something. I think I may have found a real weird guy in California.
What are you talking about for the artwork I have?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I'm down. I'm down for it.
And I'm still waiting for the hobby box of Onyx to get me hooked into the product.
Ah, yes. I'll see what I'll reach out to my guy.
Wait, Yo-Yo, did you say you'll top what Chicago's offering, or did you say you're the Chicago person?
No. I said I'd offer him $100.
Oh, there's a pot.
to-
Oh, it's a red. Oh,
Okay.
that's going to a Radish spot. That is super baby red fire going to Radish. Oh man, sorry. You'd
Speaking of
offer.
the
Speaking of what?
$100, I'm gonna have to politely decline.
Oh, all right. No problem. I couldn't wait to put that right behind me in my office.
Oh, jeez, stop.
I would freaking have it there.
No, you wouldn't. Just stop.
Speaking of the Kickstarter, I just looked. We're about 12,000 shy of 900,000.
I know. Last time we hit that million in 12 hours. So
Well, 900,000 gets a new card in the stretch box.
that's
Nice.
Eric picking up the Aqua Ram, by the way. Yeah. So I
had to alter my order this time when I saw the stretch boxes because I don't want one. I'm using two different emails, so I want a stretch box for each.
Yeah. So I think you want to be at the flare tier or higher, right, Chicago?
Right.
Yeah. Oh, and one thing I didn't notice last time when we did it, when you go in and look, Tex, did you notice you can see how many people are signed up at each pledge level?
Yes. I did know Kickstarter does that. Yeah.
I don't remember that last time. The other thing is I haven't looked at my email. I have my backer email from the first time, but people were saying that on this one, it's not telling you a backer number. It just says 210 other people and you backed it.
No, it still says it on your receipt, on your emailed receipt. It still says what you were.
I thought some people were saying it was not there.
Yeah, it's
It was
random.
on mine.
I got them on one of mine, but not the other.
What, Zarek? You're a tech guy. How does that? Why is that random?
I have no idea. They have crappy programmers.
Zarek, what did you do in terms of your commitment? Same as before?
Yep, exact same as before.
Okay. And what are you going to do with yours once you get them?
I'm going to try not to rip anything, but we'll see how long I can hold out.
So your goal is to hold it as sealed wax, to eventually sell as sealed wax, or to rip in 20 years and sell the cards individually?
I don't know. Well, I haven't really thought that far.
Yeah.
I mean, I do want to rip because I like making sets, so like I kind of want to rip a set, but I don't know how many boxes I would have.
Well, I mean, you're gonna get the Supernova, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but so that's
I
14,000.
don't want to rip all of it.
Yeah. Well, it's 14,000 cards. You can rip a lot and keep a lot sealed.
That's true.
But all right, how many?
Is the Supernova the 10,000, or is that or which one's the 5,000? Which one's the 10,000?
Supernova is the top one.
Oh, okay.
But
and that's 10 cases.
No, you and I went through this. Remember?
Yeah, the top one is 10 cases, right?
All right, it's 14,400 cards. Just remember that. I will say one thing that we have to do, and I really want to do, and we won't do it at radishwonders.com because we keep the NFT side away. But at radishdigital.com on the Wonders page, I want to put, I'm confused. The foils, the inserts, the odds, the serialization, the Kickstarter is like,
yeah, it's
all the exclusive stuff and where it goes. I mean, does I mean, Zarek, do you have a handle on exactly what goes where and exactly what you're getting possibly in each one?
No.
All right. Yeah. All right. I want to spend time on that, but I don't want to spend time if I'm the only one. Now, Chicago, you're a big card guy. Are you completely sure of where all the special perks are going based on the difference between the Kickstarter and the Dragon boxes and the foils and the inserts and the silver box toppers and everything that's going in and the odds for everyone?
I have a pretty good idea.
All right. Sounds like you don't want to share because you want to use that to your advantage.
Yeah, you guys are screwed.
Yeah. Did you see? Zarek just left the meeting. He was so offended.
Well, our cancel each other out hasn't worked because I don't even think I've got a common.
What do you mean a color? Well, that's
This
a
is
lucky.
This is
What's-
basically my normal Radish rip.
Hey, you did get a. What did you get? You got a black, didn't you?
In one rip, I got a black and a two-time Dak Prescott color pop in the same rip.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
Well, you did get that. You've gotten a couple others, but no, I'd say by and large, your luck has not been great. I would agree.
Hey, Chicago, is the Metro still a concert hall, like a club? The Metro in Chicago, up by Wrigley Field.
I believe it is. Oh, by the way, I'm going to be seeing Def Leppard at Wrigley Field, and Def Leppard and somebody else at Wrigley Field with the plaintiff's lawyer, 8th row. I forget who else was playing, but we saw.
Are you going with your
Sorry.
plaintiff lawyer, buddy?
Yeah, well, he gets all these fantastic tickets, and I bribe him with cards.
Hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
Do they still have the drummer with one arm?
You know, I asked him that exact question Friday night, and
I thought
he said,
Oh,
And he
you,
said what?
you cut out there, Chicago.
You're on mute.
Oh.
I asked him that very question Saturday night, and he said that he is still with the group.
He is. Wow, that's wild.
I thought he was dead. He got cancer like maybe 10 years ago.
And that's exactly what I said. I thought he was dead, and no, Dan said he still is with the group.
Yeah.
Is that how did he lose the arm to cancer? Is that how he lost the arm?
I don't know. I don't know the story.
Well, maybe you'll be in the 8th row. You'll
Well,
be
yeah,
close enough.
yell to him. Just yell to him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was a little.
Hey!
I was a little bummed. I was a little bummed about the 8th row. For AC/DC, we were in the 6th row. For Guns N' Roses, we were in the 2nd row.
Nice.
Sounds like your buddy needs to win a few more cases. You're not close enough.
Yeah, I mean, I said, what's this bullshit 11th row?
Yeah, really. Yeah, anybody can sit in the 11th row. What kind of asshole do you think I am?
Yeah, I know. It's like, people can you imagine people. I mean, there's people in the upper deck.
Right.
Yeah, we have a family member in where the hell is Warren? Is Omaha, Nebraska, and I can't remember who they went to see some concert, but Warren Buffett was there, and he was in the upper deck. He was just in a seat like up there, like everybody was pointing him out, but it's so funny because he's notorious. Like when he goes with Bill Gates, he'll pull out coupons. He stops at McDonald's, and it just. He's like it was someone like Paul McCartney or someone. So I clearly he's someone he probably wanted to go see, but he's like, yeah, I'm not going to spend money on
it. I'm sure he could have probably got free tickets.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it's interesting reading about his daughter makes him get a new car. Like he'll have the same car and run it into the ground. I love the fact that he's still in the same house he bought like in 1970.
Yeah, it's his first and only house, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think so.
I've seen it. It's not in a gated subdivision. It's just in a regular neighborhood.
It's just in any other suburban neighborhood, right?
It's really kind of wild. Oh man, I really wish that was me.
What, the Ollie?
Yeah.
Why, do you need it?
No, I want some color.
Oh yeah, I know. Is that
He must have like 24-hour armed security though and stuff like that. I mean,
he's
I would
got
think
it.
just
My
Yeah,
my
I
buddy
mean-
says that my buddy says he's drove by and seen him out there like raking leaves, and if you know, he's just like a regular dude.
Yeah, no, I'm sure he is, but at the same time, I'm sure there's like probably a sniper like sitting under a tree somewhere. Yeah, like covering him.
All right, this is, by the way, this is for we only got one color pop. This is for the random $100. And remember, the radish spots do count. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yo-yo wins 100.
Oh, for
Nice.
fuck's sake.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
Give me the lube. You want the lube?
Oh boy.
Loot.
I think you were
That's a
saying.
Biggie Smalls reference.
We heard what you said, dude, and that's inappropriate.
So
What?
with the new fancy system, are you able to see immediately what everybody got? So I know the 4 commons I got.
Color pop.
Yes, he can.
Color.
Yeah.
Actually, with it, if you want to hold on, well, let's reveal the color pop, and then I can go ahead and I can, if you want, you can see the magic, and I can show you how I do it in a couple seconds. But all right, hold on a second. Let's go to the color pop reveal. Let's hope for
627% below what I think is below average.